Hello everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of June 23rd through the 30th. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm going to also look at the opportunities and the challenges that you have for that week. So again, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. All right. All right. Let's see what the cards want to tell us for Sagittarius. What does the universe want to tell us? All right, so we have the King of Cups. We have Temperance. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit. And we have the Sun. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Hermit. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let me go ahead and explain to you how I read the cards. This is your recent past, your present, and your near future energy. Below that is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity as the Hermit, and your challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. So let me go ahead and just get a general feel for this. So what I'm getting from this energy is that you've really come from a very good place. You're very put together. You're really into your intuition, your family. You're really happy in this life. You're really coming at it from a very open heart space, and that's deep. I mean, you feel like an old soul kind of deep. You've really arrived at a wonderful place for yourself. And that's carried over into your present energy. This is temperance, so this is balance. This is coming at it with compassion, and you're just very secure in yourself. You don't need to overstate anything. It's the kind of feeling where you can walk in a room and people will turn to look because they feel your presence, but you don't have to say anything. They just kind of say, wow, this person is very grounded and stable, and you have this beautiful love energy flowing through you. It's like you've acquired a lot of knowledge for yourself, and you really are presenting it in a beautiful fashion. For your near future energy, you have the Knight of Boons. So again, this is the most slow moving knight in the deck. And it looks like you're still searching for something with material. You definitely have it together when it comes to your heart and your intuition and everything else. But I feel like family, abundance, career, education, good health, you're taking this beautiful energy and you're also moving it into the material world. You're trying to expand what you have. You focused on yourself. You've got self-love, self-care. You're really in like I said, a very beautiful energy, very balanced. But now you're looking to expand that, and by giving yourself a few more material things, you want that beautiful abundance to go along with that great big heart that you have. And so here you are, you're starting your journey. You're starting at the Knight, so you're going to go back and forth, which is kind of what the Temperance card is, right? I mean, the Temperance card is giving you a time of balance, or you feel like you have balance, but to get to that point, you had to go through a lot of stresses and then times of relaxation. It's a back and forth to temper yourself and give you that sense of balance. And so I feel that now you're carrying that forward into the material world, and that's a really cool thing. Your opportunity is the Hermit, and we'll get into that in a minute. And your challenge, like I said, is the Wheel of Fortune. So let's go ahead and clarify your energy up there. And I pre-shuffled this deck, but I am going to go ahead and cut the deck. Okay. So it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles, by the Nine of Pentacles, by the Six of Swords, by the Page of Swords, by the Eight of Cups and by the Six of Pentacles. So you definitely, it really is what I said, but I like the clarifiers because they definitely back it up. So like I said, you're coming from this really beautiful space. You do have abundance in your life right now. This is the Nine of Pentacles, right? So she's very secure, she's stable, she has abundance, she has wealth, she's able to appreciate the beauty in life and really enjoy it, right? To take advantage of that, whether it's a good wine, a great meal, going to the opera. She has a falcon on her hand, and that's a kind of a symbol of royalty. People that they can experience and appreciate the finer things in life. And I think that this ties into your heart space. You're able to appreciate the beauty and love in the world and really get something out of it. And that's a good position to be in. I am getting that at times you do have this kind of hard control and you want to hold on to things in the material world. And maybe sometimes if you hold on too hard that they escape your grasp. But I'm getting that you kind of want to hold on to it really hard as opposed to just kind of letting it be. And I think what happened is when you experienced that a couple of times, it allowed you to then go into a more balanced position. Because in your present energy, like I said, you've come into it wanting some more materialistic things, and you're coming now at a place of balance, not just heartfelt, but of balance, because you've gone through, times of stress and then relaxation, stress and relaxation. And so this has allowed you to get this beautiful balance, and it's carried you out of troubled waters. It's gotten you away from anything that is maybe a negative in your life that you don't want to be a part of. And that could also be your thinking, right? Because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So you were able to move out of that hard control and continue on with your journey. And the Page of Swords is also here to give you that extra little boost, right? To give you that potential to be truthful and honest and to have the ability to move forward with your thoughts, words, and ideas in a more positive way, to take advantage of that. And so that's what I see you have done. So you're a loving heart space in your recent past, carrying over though into the present to give you this beautiful balance of temperance. And so for your near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And that Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So while you're still focused on the material world, you're leaving all this beauty that you have. You're leaving it behind because you're not quite satisfied. You still are looking for something else, and you're willing to take that risk and go on the journey to find it, to basically get to the Nine of Cups and then the Ten of Cups, because you're not quite satisfied here. You're going to follow your passion, and you're going to go, and your intuition, and you're going to go and find what you feel like you're missing. And in this card right here, again, it's tied into balance and justice, and it's called the haves and have-nots, right? But I'm tying it in to have balance and justice because I believe it's tied into the Temperance card. That is the vibration that I'm getting. And so in this case, it's telling you that you need to balance what you want in this world. You need to balance the Pentacles, and you need to balance the Cup type energy. That's what I'm getting here. And again, you've got Cup and Pentacle, but you're really asked to balance it right now. Again, he has and they don't, right? And so what I'm seeing is that, use your passion and your creativity to see a way to blend the two together. That way you have the balance that you want. Because this is producing just a little bit of a conflict for you, and you're going to work on a way to marry the two together so that you really get everything that you want, right? So you get to the King and Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you've got the King of Cups right here, but you need to marry the two. And so I think that you have just a little bit of a conflict going on right there, but nothing major, So let's go ahead and look at the advice and guidance from Spirit before I do your opportunity and your challenge. So down below, we've got the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. It's the most beautiful card in the deck. And you can see there's a portal with the Sun coming through, and you're basically getting a blessing and a gift from the universe. from God, from the one source, whatever word you want to put in there. You are getting a blessing from the universe. It's shining its light through. It's showing you a beautiful portal, success, victory, anything you want can be yours. And it's telling you this week, it wants you to have that mentality that everything can be yours. Whatever you touch will be successful because you're coming in at it very balanced, right? This is your present energy. So really take advantage of that, because what you don't want to have happen is for you to get bored and apathetic and behave like an ingrate. You do run the risk of that if you don't get what you want. And I think you get frustrated because you've done so much work on yourself here that if you don't get the results fast, you're going to get very frustrated. So the advice and guidance I'm getting is to just not fall into that. Just continue forward and don't sulk and don't fall into any type of boredom or I don't know, just kind of like this sulking energy because things aren't happening fast enough for you. You know, you're leaving troubled waters, but at the same time, he's missing all the beauty in the world, right? He's missing, this beautiful bird. He's missing this brook. I mean, it's such a lovely place out in nature, but he doesn't see it because he's sulking. He's bored. He's apathetic to everything. And so Spirit is reminding you not to fall into that you have the potential of falling into it and to not take that route. I'll pull some clarifiers in a minute. And then you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands in this advice, what I'm getting, is that it's giving you some action to take, okay, for you to go and act upon what you're doing, but just a little bit of action. I think really what I'm getting is that you really need to go within and ask yourself some questions, because you've got a lot going for you and you can have success, but it really wants you to go inside. There aren't a lot of wands here, so it's not really asking you to, take action and go out and do it. It's asking you to really, go within, but really continue at it from a heart space. You've got the swords, the ideas, energies, and thoughts, and truth. And then, to go into this heart space, because that's going to help you, and your intuition help you get to where you want to go. Okay, so let me pull some clarifiers for this. So to clarify the Sun, we've got the Two of Cups. We have the Empress, beautiful. And then, to get out of the boredom, we've got Happy Family, 10 of Cups, which is what you're trying to get to. The Knight of Wands, so they're going to give you some more energy. And then we've got the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. So you really do need to go within. So let's go ahead and clarify it. So the Sun is being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Empress. So what I'm getting from this is that you're actually being asked to have a truce with yourself. It's not another person. It's this stressing, times of stress and times of good times. And so between the two, that's when you have temperance. You've got the balance. Well, you're being asked to continue with the balance. Okay, that have a truce with yourself, to not fight yourself on this, because you might have a back and forth and lose your balance. So have a truce with yourself. And again, you're still going to have this beautiful abundance. You've got the divine feminine energy. You've got stability. You've got security, confidence, leadership, very nurturing energy. And this really ties in with a lot of what you had up here, right? So Spirit wants you to continue forth. Don't fight with yourself. Have a truce with yourself, okay? You're in such a great energy up here. They want you to continue. Don't start, negative thinking or self-criticism. Don't do it. And then what I'm getting over here is that when you have this potential for apathy and boredom, and being an ingrate, Spirit is reminding you what you want in this world is the 10 of Cups. It's this beautiful, happy family, all this joy and everything and celebration of life, because this is what you really want. This is what you've been struggling for. And you're willing to go off into the world to get it and to acquire some more material prosperity, growth, finances, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for that falls into that category for you. And they're giving you the Knight of Wands, they're giving you that energy, but because this is a knight and he's got positive and negative traits, it's reminding you to please do not fall into the apathy and the boredom. You know, he's giving you this boost of energy, this positiveness to be able to go forth and to create your happy family, what you're looking for, your version of family. And so with the Page of Wands, you know, look at that. You know, he's a beautiful, it's called Child of Spells. You know, he's a beautiful boy and he really wants to be a wizard or a magician or a warlock, whatever word you want to use. And he wants to, like, maybe turn the bunny into something. And you see how there's some magic sparkles. But because he's so young and he's not a master magician yet, that bunny is not afraid. That bunny is not scared. He knows that that kid cannot do him any harm because he doesn't have the talent and the skill yet. But he is still taking action, baby steps here. And so the advice from Spirit is that you are taking action, small steps, right, to get to where you want to go. Because again, you've got issues where, you know, something is going on behind your back. There might be some betrayal, there might be an actual theft, but there's something that might be a hiccup in the road, and to keep an eye out for that. Okay, I don't think that's you doing it, but just to keep an eye out for that, because that could be something that's going on behind your back. Gossip, remember this is the Suit of Swords, so thoughts, words, and ideas, right? So yeah, something's going on behind your back. That's what I'm getting. It's playing over and over from my spirit guides. And then you've got the High Priestess energy here. So you're really being reminded to go within to be able to take you on this journey to find out what you're looking for and to have a better way of dealing with it. So you've got your opportunity and your challenge. And your opportunity, again, this is reinforcing the High Priestess advice, right? Because this is your guidance and advice, is the Hermit card. So your opportunity is to really go within, have some alone time to figure out where you want to go. Because like I said, you've got clear thinking and you really know where you want to go. It's just a matter of getting there. And then their challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. So your challenge, Sagittarius, is to stay up on the wheel. You know, we all go up and around, all around, right? Up, down, all around. And then so in this case, you have a lot of ups that are coming. Don't fall down, because look, I mean, you've got the Sun. I mean, that's like the most beautiful card in the deck. And so you're definitely riding high and you want to stay up there. You don't want the wheel to spin too fast, right? So let's pull some clarifiers for that. So we've got the Five of Swords and we've got the Page of Cups. So what I'm getting from this is that there's going to be a few obstacles to your thoughts and your words and your ideas when you go within. But when you come at it from a heart space and using your intuition, you're going to be able to override any obstacles that come in your way. And it's really that simple and that clear cut. You know, you definitely have the passion and the drive and the creativity, and you definitely have the will to want to come at it and go deep and coming from a heart space. There will be obstacles. It could be things that come up that you're dealing with that are uncomfortable for you, but it's just a bump in the road, you know, just deal with it and move on. Okay, and then for the Wheel of Fortune, let's get some clarifiers for that. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Death card. And so what I'm getting for this is, again, for you to stay up and about, balance your responsibilities. You know, this is also the Infinity sign. You can handle any responsibility that comes your way. You're strong enough, you're flexible enough, and you're talented enough to be able to do that. But you have to keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the ball, because if you don't, he's a juggler and everything's going to fall. So really balance your responsibilities and you should be fine on this wheel. But you do have the potential to release a few things along the way. It's not negative. The Death card is actually good. You can release what no longer serves you. And I'm not getting anything major or really negative on this reading for you, Sagittarius. All I'm seeing is that you have a few more things that you need to release. You don't even have a lot. It's just a few things. And this is a nice way for you to just release it in a nice, slow, natural, organic way, because like I said, you're really in a beautiful position up here. You've got the King of Cups, the Temperance card. I mean, you're really, you've arrived. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the week of June 23rd through the 30th. All right. And again, if you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye.